Hello guys, welcome back. In this video I'll be sharing with you guys how to achieve this sleeve on this dress. Please stay tuned as we begin, and by the end of this video you're going to master how to cut and sew this sleeve. So the first thing you need to do is to draft your basic sleeve pattern. For that, I went ahead to bring my plain pattern paper here, and then I'm going to rule a line at the top like this. This will serve as the starting line. Next thing I'm going to do is to place my tape rule and come down by 5 inches standard for the cap sleeve. Okay, and from that 5 inches mark I'm going to come inwards by 8 inch, which is going to be the half of my armhole measurement, and then also connect it into a straight horizontal line. Also, I'm going to be adding an extension of 1 inch sewing allowance, and then also connect it with a ruler just like this. And then the next thing I'm going to do is to take the length of the sleeve. But for this tutorial, we are not going to be using the sleeve length. The main sleeve we are looking for is focused on the cap sleeve. Next, I'm going to curve this place to the top of the sleeve where we have our starting line, and then come downwards at this point by 3.5 inches or 4 inches. And after that, I will go ahead and just curve it a little bit like this, so that we'll have a partially curved line there. Now I went ahead to add my sewing allowance all the way down to the length of the sleeve, and then I'll just take away the basic sleeve and use the cap sleeve. On a fresh pattern paper, I placed the first pattern. Now the new pattern paper is on fold, and I'm going to be cutting on fold. Okay, I'll use the scissors to trace out the sides of the first pattern. I also went ahead to add a bit of sewing allowance at the top and the bottom of the pattern. This will enable us to join it with our lining piece and turn around to top stitch. Now the next thing I'm going to do is open up the new pattern and locate the midpoint. Then I'm going to mark the midpoint just the way you see me doing, and then rule it like this with my ruler. I'm going to use my scissors to split it into two. So you have to be careful while splitting this. Just stop a little bit before the end of the line, and then open it up this way. Okay, now you want to make sure to measure that part and have about 2.5 inches to 3 inches wide of a gap. And the next thing you're going to do now is just to fix in the pattern and then cut it out on fabric. I want you guys to take note of the sides. I didn't add any sewing allowance as I have added it before now on the pattern paper, so I'm just going to duplicate the patterns on both the lining piece and the fabric, and then get ready to stitch it by 1/2 inch on the sides all the way up onto the other sides. Okay, and then I'll repeat the same thing below. I'll also go ahead and repeat the same thing. Just go ahead and line your lining piece right sides facing each other, then stitch it by 1/2 inch all the way to the other side, and repeat the same thing below. So after I was done stitching, this is what I had. I'll go ahead now and just notch it all around. So you need to take your time and notch this so that you won't have to cut through the thread. After I was done, I went ahead to turn it inside out so that I can have the right sides outside. Okay, so this is the wrong side. I'm just turning it inside out. After I am done, I'll go ahead and press everything, and this is what it looks like. So guys, you might want to add your hairstay inside this fabric before stitching everything so that you have some weight and strength to your fabric. Now I'll go ahead and just like top stitch on it by 1/2 inch so that I will create a casing, a channel for my elastic band to pass through. I'm going to measure the elastic band by the half of my shoulder measurement, and I'm just going to cut out 7.5 inch. Or better still, I'll just cut 7 inches. And now the next thing I'm going to do is to bring my safety pin and just like pass it through the elastic band, and then I'll use that as a guide to pass the elastic band into the channel I've created on the sleeve. Now after having the elastic band coming out on both sides of the sleeve, I'll go ahead and top stitch it, and then I'll place it right sides facing each other with my dress. So go ahead and insert it this way, just like this, and then stitch by 1/2 inch like this. So you need to adjust this before actually placing your lining piece on your dress. Also reduce the length of the sleeve that you want to stitch by 1 inch, so that way your sleeve is going to fit on your shoulder. And if you are yet to watch a video on how to draft this stylish mini dress with side gathers and cape, I'll leave a link at the top of the screen for you guys to locate it on my channel. I'll see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching, and bye.